End of April at Old Bridge Park every Saturday morning from 8 to 1.
Also on the 13th, too, the Sister City Board is planning a celebration too, with bringing in some dignitaries from Finland and from St. Mark, Haiti, and a flag raising ceremony and whatnot. So we'll have more details on that
$20.
soon. $20 into this thing right now.
Noise pollution fund.
Save our city. So that's also on the 13th too, so it's a big day. Moving on, Commissioner McCoy.
Yeah, it does sound like the 13th is a big day. I was just a little confused at the last meeting when there was mention of activities with the Sister City Board because I am actually the liaison to that board, and I've seen emails indicating that the board was not meeting. And I have not seen any announcements of meetings since the last one that I was at, which was, I think, in February. And so I'm a little puzzled as to who's organizing that. Is the board still in existence? Has it met? When did it last meet?
I just received a flyer.
Yes, they have a meeting regularly. Agendas are posted in accordance with all of the laws.
The one I was at, there was only one person. And I haven't
No,
seen
it's my
anything else.
understanding that their meetings, they have the quorums.
Well, maybe my glasses need fixing, but I only saw one.
Is it
So-
being put onto your calendar?
I saw that it was more or less shut down, because there was concern about people not being there. But maybe I haven't seen it.
I can certainly verify the information and get that to the commission.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be helpful.
Absolutely, happy
Um,
to. I'd be happy to.
As far as other activities, I was happy to participate in, some of you remember the Color of Hope organization that helps out with Haiti, with the Haitian community both here and in Haiti that grew out of the earthquake in 2010. They are, in addition to the yearly ride that we had, that ended here this year in January, they're doing more frequent ones. They had one last Saturday in Delray that I participated in. We're planning, they're planning to have one here in Lake Worth on May 18th. And I indicated that anything they did in Delray, we're going to do way better here in Lake Worth. So we're on notice to compete a little bit in that one. And I think that's it.
Okay, Vice Mayor?
Thank you. Again, I want to echo some of the comments that Commissioner Amoroso has shared with respect to the events with Gay Pride and the Easter egg hunt. The Gay Pride event, I guess, I'm hearing was the largest, am I correct, the largest, most well-attended to date. The weather was absolutely beautiful, and there were a lot of smiling faces. There was a lot of enthusiasm. I don't know if there was something in the air that day, but there was just a lot of enthusiasm that day. Just never put it like that. Why are you guys laughing? No, I'm serious. It was really a great day. As far as the Easter egg hunt is concerned, again, I want to thank the volunteers, of which many are here today. That was a really cool event, an absolutely cool event. And Andy, I know you put a lot of work into that, and thank you very much. I mean it when I tell you that I know you got a lot on your plate, but I know you had a big role in that, and I thank you very much for doing what you did.
You're welcome. But again, I couldn't do it without Erica Whitfield and all the volunteers that made it happen.
Right. So thank you all again for that. Also, I believe I missed a meeting here not too long ago. All my days are starting to run together, but I had taken a trip to Tallahassee to visit with some of our state senators and legislators over a couple of issues on behalf of the city of Lake Worth. One of the minor issues was a bill that was proposed by Representative Mayfield out of Vero Beach, dealing with placing all municipally owned utilities under the purview of the state Public Utilities Commission, or whatever they call it, PSC. So obviously I was lobbying, against that. We don't need more regulation from Tallahassee. They've got enough things on their plate. This is one less thing they need to worry about, and I don't think we need to, as a municipal utility, be governed by folks that aren't elected, to make decisions for the folks. Also, I did some lobbying. I met in the day and a half or 2 days that I was there. I actually had meetings with nearly 30 state senators and representatives one of the things that I started doing was laying the groundwork for the next legislative session for possible appropriations for money for the Park of Commerce. Some funding for the Park of Commerce. Of course, things are tight, and they all told me things were tight, but you know, you're not gonna get it if you don't ask, if you don't start laying the foundation. So I did that as well. But the biggest mission that I had to deal with up there was dealing with the enterprise zone application we put in. Apparently, there's little opposition in the House with respect to our bid to become a designated enterprise zone. However, there are members of the Senate who would rather see the enterprise zone program to sunset in 2015. So at the end of the day, our bid to be designated, to have a designation for enterprise zone looks like we're gonna have to do an end around and take that bill and wrap it with some other issues and make it as a rider, if you will, another economic development plan for another piece of legislation, because it's probably not gonna stand on its own straight up. So there is still, I guess, hope that we can pull that out of Tallahassee. So for those of you out there that have friends in Tallahassee, tell them that we're watching, and we're really gonna expect that bill to get through one way or the other. So that's all I have. Thank you. 7:31.
Did you miss the meeting?
Oh, that's right. Another thing, I went back and listened, I listened part of it, and I listened to some of the tape, and I understand there were some comments bantered about that, you know, I've been here, the meeting would have gone well beyond 7:30, and you guys get out at 7:30, so in record time. So if that's what it takes to get us out at 7:30, I think we should all take turns skipping a meeting. But,
I also was absent at that meeting too,
Oh,
so
okay.
it was two.
All right, well, in that case.
There were two of us gone.
The three remaining members of the commission did an outstanding job, and thank you very much. That's
Thank
all
you
I
for
have.
having our back.
That's right.
And you did a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, public participation of non-agenda items. I see a couple of new faces in here, the blue cards in the back. Right now, this section is for anything that's not on the agenda that you may speak about. You've got 2 minutes to talk, a buzzer will go off, and that's it.
The trapdoor working tonight?
Huh?
The trapdoor?
The trapdoor, that we've got the hook, it's a very big one. The giant candy cane, we pull you out of there, right through that door, after 2 minutes. And then, so this is for non-agenda items, and then also, if you have any of the items that are under new business or unfinished business, you can write a card out for those as well. Same rules apply, just keep it to the item on the agenda when you get to that section, okay? Alrighty, first up. Michael Case, is it?
Correct.
Okay, followed by Wes Blackman.
Okay, South C Street.